And thank you so much everybody for having us this afternoon. All right. And excited na tayo para sa magaganap na Aliwan Fiesta 2024
Press Conference.
That's right. So welcome po. I hope nakapag-enjoy po ba ng lunch ang lahat?
Yeah.
Busog na po ba ang lahat?
Yeah.
You can order coffee ha, by the way.
Yes, panigurado ni Sam ay mabubusog lalo sila sa information at mga nagagandahang mga kandidata mamaya.
Oh, exciting yan. And you know, our candidates are ready. They're well seated outside. That's right. Talaga nakakatuwa kasi, you know, after the pandemic, so before we continue, Rocky, sorry, first our MBC executives, ayan, starting off with the chairman of MBC Media Group, Mr. Fred Elizalde. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Of course, we would also like to acknowledge Mr. Santi Elizalde, VP for Sales.
And our president, of course, of MBC Media Group, Sir June Igdao. Hi, Sir June.
Kasama rin po natin, Ms. Ellen Pulido, VP for Human Resources and Admin Services.
All right. Thank you, Ma'am Ellen. Good afternoon to you. All right. So, this is, Rocky, the 19th edition. Sa mga hindi po nakakaalam, we are now on the 19th edition of our Aliwan Fiesta.
Yes, that's right, DJ Sam. So this is our 19th year in mounting the on-ground Aliwan Fiesta, which we started back in 2003. Kapapanganak lang po sa inyo ng mga
Is our 20th year. Very exciting talaga yan, Rocky. 20 years! Ang anniversary na ng Aliwan Fiesta. So that can only mean a bigger, of course, more colorful and amazing Aliwan Fiesta in 2025.
Wow, super excited na dyan. And for this year, we are all set. So, why is Aliwan Fiesta called the Philippine Festival of Champions? So, para malaman natin kung bakit at ano nga po ba ang dapat abangan, let's all watch this.
It's that time of the year again. Aliwan Fiesta is all set for 2024 to celebrate the Philippines' rich culture, arts, and beauty. Festivities will start with a regional bazaar from June 27 to June 29. Craftsmanship and of delicacies from various regions. On June 27, feel the beat with a comeback of the Tugtog ng Aliwan competition, followed by now trending the Pasakali concert featuring performances from Oxby and Bilao. On June 28, witness the festival queens compete in the pageant night of Reyna ng Aliwan with a special performance from Daryl On. And on June 29, celebrate the convergence of the best festival street dancers and float makers at the Grand Parade and Float Competition with contingents coming from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. MBC Media Group is proud to collaborate with the City of Pasay, the City of Manila, the Cultural Center of the Philippines, the National Parks Development Committee, and Star City to mount this year's Festival of Champions. Mag-isa, mag-isaya, pistay narito na. Welcome to Aliwan Fiesta 2024.
Wow! This is really it for Aliwan Fiesta 2024. Isa namang malakas ng palakpakan dyan. Alright, so tuloy na po talaga ang Aliwan Fiesta 2020. Welcome everyone to this afternoon. It is our honor to call the president of MBC Media Group, of course, none other than Mr. Roberto Nigdao Jr.
Thanks, Adam. Thanks to the press this afternoon. Actually, parang naniniba ako ngayon because normally we'll have somebody else hosting our press conference, who's Susan Arcega. I think a lot of you know Susan. Unfortunately, we lost Susan earlier this year. She had lingering illness, and she finally went to our Lord. And I'm sure she's looking down on us, smiling on this happy occasion. No? As was presented earlier and as mentioned by Rocky and Sam, Aliwan Fiesta started in 2003. So this should have been our 22nd edition na sana, except that we lost 3 years to the pandemic. No? Although during the pandemic, we wanted to keep the spirit of Aliwan alive by staging a virtual AFDQ, or the Aliwan Fiesta Digital Queen. Aliwan Fiesta, as presented, actually is a brainchild of our chairman, Mr. Fred Elizalde, who's actually seated at the back. You can give him a round of applause. A brainchild of Mr. Elizalde. Him being an artist himself and a patron of the arts, and his wife being one of the famous ballerinas in the country. And she's not here with us today because she has an engagement apparently in the U.S. Regarding a relation to ballet. You know? And Mr. Elizalde wanted to bring the best of the country's culture to Manila, the best of the best, and give the opportunity for Metro Manila residents to witness, this best cultural presentations, dance, float, and of course the beauties, without having to travel to the provinces. Over the years, we were faced with a lot of challenges. As you can see right now, we're in the middle of the rainy season. One of the challenges is the change of a school calendar. We cannot hold Aliwan pag may eskwela pa because the participants are actually high school and grade school students. So kung may klase, they cannot join Aliwan. So it has to be right after school ends, a few weeks after that, that's when we usually hold Aliwan. Tinamaan tayo, we were holding it in the middle of the rainy season. No? So every day we're watching the weather forecast, and we're praying that we will have clear skies this week. And I was just checking the weather forecast. There's a 25% chance of rain on Saturday. Mukhang okay yun. No? That's not too bad. And apparently there's no typhoon or storm coming, so we should be clear. Although the pageant, to be sure, we will hold it inside the Aliw Theater para sigurado tayo. The girls parade route. We're doing for the second. The parade will be around the CCP complex, and the reason for that was Ross Boulevard has been under construction or renovation by the DPWH. So to make sure that we don't cause too much traffic, the steering committee decided just to hold the parade around the CCP complex para hindi tayo makaabala makadagdag sa traffic na nangyayari sa Ross Boulevard. No? But hopefully next year we can go back to our old parade route, which starts at Quirino Grandstand all the way to here. Part of the reason there is, we have been looking at our social media listening tools, and a lot of our followers are clamoring for the return of the old parade route. Ang reason nila, hindi raw sila makapanood ng mabuti dahil kulang ang space dito sa CCP complex. So we're looking at hopefully by next year we go back start at Quirino Grandstand the festivities. So that's part of the challenge that we're experiencing. Fortunately, Ness, by the way, is here. not as a CCB president anymore. I understand is now in the private sector, but he is a member of the board of judges for the dance competition. He's been a judge since day one for Aliwan. We also have the support of NCCA, who's represented here by our executive director, bagong-bagong appointed as executive director. Sorry, congratulations, Eric, for the appointment. Eric is a long-standing judge for our float competition. So, masaya-masaya po tayo. And kung may tanong po kayo about the float or the dance competition, we invited our two distinguished members of the board of judges here to answer questions. So, maraming salamat po sa inyong support. Also, we wish to thank the press, who all these years have made Aliwan a top of mind for culture-loving Filipinos. So maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. And of course, the pageant press, natanong ako kanina nung taga-ABS, sabi niya, ang Aliwan has become a springboard for a lot of beauty queens to reap higher rewards. No? A lot of our Aliwan Fiesta contestants, whether they win an Aliwan or not, have become national beauty titleists or even international beauty titleists. So Aliwan, we are very proud of the fact that we produced actually dozens of beauty queens that have been either national or international titleists. So, but of course, we have to thank the contingents, the dancers, the choreographers, the float makers, the visual artists, which are the float makers, and of course the participants in our Aliwan come a long way to join us. Without them, wala po tayong Aliwan. So with that, gusto ko pong imbitahin kayong lahat. Ang slogan nga po natin is, tayo ay makisaya because nandito na ang Aliwan. So maraming salamat po at mabuhay ang kulturang Pilipino.
Thank you so much, Mr. Junik Dao. Wow, partner.
Diba?
Grabe yun. Exciting talaga ang Aliwan
True.
Fiesta 2024. And now, partner, I'd like to welcome and hear from the Chief of the City, which has been supporting Aliwan Fiesta all these years. The first woman elected as the local Chief Executive of Pasay City, who consistently strives and works hard to fulfill her promise to serve the people of Pasay City. It is my honor to present to you Honorable Mayor Imelda Emmy Calixto Rubiano.
Maraming salamat po. MBC Media Group President, Mr. Roberto Nier, former President, Mr. Ines Hardin, Executive Director of the National Mission for Culture and Arts, Dr. Eric Zerudo, siyempre kay Miss Ellen, friends from the media, distinguished guests, at sa ating mga nagaganda, mga kandidata. Sa inyo pong lahat, a pleasant, colorful, and cheerful day is upon us today. Our culture, through different outlets and avenues that influence ng Aliwan. Truly a sight to behold and an event to experience. We are very proud to be the home of the Aliwan Fiesta ever since its inception, and trust that even in the countless event sa Pasay, Pasay City will always be proud. And we are really very glad to be the home of this world-class event. Congratulations are indeed in order. Palakpakan naman natin ang lahat ng tao na nagtulong yearly. A job well done to each and everyone. A successful event for everyone. And I would like, at kung ano po ang aming mapaglilingkod, please don't hesitate to visit me, call me, or even text me. And I will gladly assist you the best way I can. So, sigurado maraming manonood dito at sana mag-imbita pa tayo. Maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Thank you so much, Mayor Emmy Calixto Rubiano. I'd like to ask our beloved mayor, together with our executives, to have a photo op.
Certificates of appreciation to our executives.
As you can
First,
see,
we have Dr. Eric
we have Mayor Calixto of Pasay together with the MBC Group
Dr.
executives.
Zaruda is a heritage-driven development prime mover who has pioneered numerous cultural mapping and heritage conservation work in the Philippines. A former UNESCO Commissioner for World Heritage Development and expert for World Heritage Sites, such as Chosin Dynasty Royal Tombs of Korea and Mozu Furuichi Kofan, among
Center of the Philippines, former FCCA Commissioner, co-founder of the Sinimalaya Independent Film Festival, a man who dedicated most of his life to the arts, especially to dance, starting when he became soloist, and then
the certificate to Honorable Imelda M. Calixto Rubiano for being the biggest supporter of Aliwan Fiesta from day one until now. Thank you so very much, Honorable Mayor. Thank you so much, Mayor, for joining us this.
so we request our panelists
To join
their seats.
Yes, join for June Dow together with Dr. Eric Cerudo. And so we have microphones here in the area, so if you would like to ask a question to our panelists, including Sir June, our Q&A is now in session. So any members of the media and the press and our vloggers, pwede po kayong magtanong. And please introduce your name first and the organization where you belong before asking the question. Thank you.
Hello. Good afternoon. I'm Malcolm Brass from Pageant Chronicle. My question is for Sir Nico. Sir Nico, my question is, what can we expect in this year's edition of Aliwan Fiesta, and how many delegates and prizes at stake in this year's edition?
Well, as usual, we will have this year, yung mga champions natin from all the major festivals around the country. We will have this year 15 champions from different festivals. Ayun, sorry. So as I said, we'll have the champions from the various major festivals around the country, including the winner in Dinagyang, the winner in Sinulog, and some other contingents in Mindanao and Luzon. This year we also added or brought back yung isang component natin, because aside from the dance, we realized that yung musicians ng mga contingents played a very important part in the presentation. So we are showcasing the musicians of the contingents by holding a separate competition on day one, which is on Thursday. We call it Tugtog ng Aliwan. So it's a competition among the musicians of the contingents. As to the prices, since last year we increased the prices by around 50% from the previous one. So yung ating grand prize for the dance competition is now at 1.5 million. That goes to the winner. It used to be a million since when we started. Last year we increased that already to 1.5 million. For the float competition, same thing. We increased the prices from the top price from 500,000 to 750,000. And then pati yung mga runners-up, in-increase na rin natin. I just don't have the details right now. The Reyna ng Aliwan, the top price was increased also from 100,000 to 150,000. And there will be, one first runner-up and 3 second runners-up. So all of those will be the schedule of our prices. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sir Mel.
Okay, good afternoon. I'm Noli Berioso for OPMB Worldwide. Okay, anybody can answer my question. Okay. How will the 2024 edition of Aliwan Fiesta set apart from your previous edition? How will the 2024 edition of Aliwan Fiesta will set apart from your previous edition of Aliwan Fiesta?
Anong bago? What's new?
What's new about this year's Aliwan Fiesta?
Well, aside from what I've already mentioned, no, maybe my colleagues here can also add to what I say. But year in, year out, I think what we've noticed, and this is coming actually from my colleagues here, that over the years, nag-improve na yung performances ng mga contingents. I think it's the fact that we hold competition, a national competition, I think, has pushed the various contingents to do better. So we see, this is at least the feedback we're getting from the judges, so that they now showcase better choreography and more artistic presentations. So at least that's what we've seen over the years. It's not just this year, but over the years, nag-improve na now yung mga performances, and I think the cultural presentation has really been benefited from a competition, a national competition like Aliwan Fiesta. Maybe Eric and Nes can add to what I've said.
I agree with June in his observation because I have been a judge of some of these regional competitions this year, like Sinulog, Dinagyang, Panagbenga. So we chose the winners, and the winners are coming over to Aliwan Fiesta this year. And based on what I observed, it is true that the level of excellence, not only in choreography, in design, but also in performance, have improved a lot. So what we will see this year is a very tight competition among winners of various festivals all over the country. Secondly, I'm glad that Aliwan, the MBC group, has initiated a new competition featuring the accompanying musical ensembles of the various contingents, because I think they are noteworthy. I think they deserve to be given recognition because they are all outstanding. So I look forward to seeing the winner of that competition. Thank you.
Okay, on my side, on the float competition side, we've seen also over the years some leveling up in terms of the quality of the float. And at the same time, the themes that are undertaken by the float, the narratives, the story that they're trying to project, even the quality, the craftsmanship, they have substantially improved. Now, what I would like to share to everybody is the fact that I always chance upon NES, other judges all over the Philippines as we take on our role as jurors to the different festivals. We have noticed the festivals in the Philippines because of Aliwan. They have increased in leaps and bounds in number. They have also increased in terms of their fervor to study, to improve, to train, to capacitate, and the different capacitation na notice namin, it's not only through choreography. They have started to look into how to tell their story, choreography, the music, the lights, even the props, the scenography, they're moving into that. Previously, we noticed many of the entries were just, from towns and cities. We also have festivals now that cover regions, even provinces. So that's why suddenly there's upsurge of provincial competitions. So in Iloilo, you have the Kasadyanan, in Cebu, the Pasigarbo, in Samar, Tandaya, you have lumalawak siya, no? So you see this very strong consciousness of how festivals have contributed to the overall uplift, not just of the economy, but also to the pride of the people, the community. So we see that Aliwan has really set that standard for festivals. On the part of NCCA, we are already encouraging scholarship to study the Aliwan. Kasi you also have to understand what makes Filipinos, how do they get attracted to festivals? What is the Filipino concept of aliw or happiness? We call that happyology, the study of happiness. So may mga ganun that if they are moving towards that, even the return, what is their festival loyalty? Why do people keep on coming back to the festival? So all of this we hope to pursue further as we continue to provide this experience we call Aliwan. This every annual experience of Aliwan. So yun lang po.
Okay. Are you planning to invite Reyna ng Aliwan alumni, specifically yung mga naging national beauty queens na on the coronation night?
We normally do that. In fact, I think 2 of our past queens will be joining us on pageant night and on coronation night itself. Every year, whenever we celebrate Aliwan, that's a practice that we've para yung connection with the previous winners stays there. So we are always in touch with our pageant winners, and the dance winners and the float winners. So in answer to that, yes, we always do that. In fact, yung isang if I'm not mistaken, yung isang host natin for the pageant night is also a former beauty queen nung AFDQ, yung ating digital version. So we recognize those beauty queens as Aliwan Fiesta queens pa rin, even if it was done during the pandemic. So we will have, I think, one of our second, Jasmine Omay, will be with us to be a host for the pageant. In the past, we invited them not just to celebrate the crowning, but also as yung iba kasi magagaling mag-host, so we invite them. So our last year's host actually is a former queen herself, si Jamie Herrera, who became, by the way, a Miss Earth International. So Jamie was our host in the pageant last year, and we continue to invite all the other previous winners.
Any more questions? Hello, sir. Good afternoon. My questions are for Mr. June.
how do you see the impact of Aliwan Fiesta to the local tourism and economy of the whole city? And second is, are we expecting more participant for the next year sa Grand Festival Parade and float contestant po?
First about the, medyo maraming question yan. Una about tourism, no? Good thing you asked about that because the Aliwan started out really as both a cultural event and a tourism event. Yung cultural aspect of it, I'd like to thank Nes for fighting for street dancing as a form of art and culture. Nung nasa CCP, I used to be in the board of CCP when Nes was, pinaglaban ni Nes the fact that street dancing is an art form that should be promoted, no? And as you can see now, I think the festival, the dance festival, not industry, but the movement has really grown by leaps and bounds, as mentioned by both Eric and Nestor. But on the tourism aspect of it, yung first year ng Aliwan, ang partner natin included the Department of Tourism. Ang pagkatanda ko doon, ang secretary noon si Senator Doc Gordon, no? And we invited, in fact, contingents through the tourism offices of the various regions. So, you're right about that. Aliwan is not only a cultural event, it's also a tourism event. Okay? But after yung first year namin, we didn't want to impose anymore on kasi trabaho din sa kanila. But we had to engage them on the first year because we didn't know how to invite the contingents. Nung nalaman na namin, sabi na kami, kaya na namin yan. So we are, Eloy, by the way, who's seated here, is the one in charge of inviting them. Alam na namin ang gagawin namin how to invite. But as a tourist, as a festival, all these festivals actually are tourist attractions. As you can see, you go to all the various festivals, napakaraming local and foreign tourists that go to the various regions to witness this event. So they are certainly tourist events. Even Aliwan, you can see a lot of tourists that watch Aliwan. They then see all the various presentations from all over the country in one event. So yes, it's a major tourist event. In terms of yung pangalawang question, do we expect more? Actually, we were trying to limit the contingents this year because of the limitation of space, no? In fact, pag iniisip namin problema dito was baka yung maiksi yung ating paringaw, magkaabutan yung dulo at saka So we were really intentionally trying to limit to a certain number. Sumobra na sa limit namin. But hopefully next year, when we go back to Quirino, we will be able to accommodate more contingents.
Add something to what Jules said about street dance festival phenomenon here in the Philippines as a cultural experience for tourism is the fact that I think the Philippines is a unique country as far as street dance festivals are concerned. No? To my knowledge, it has the most number of street dance festivals of any country all over the world. We have more than 650 street dance festivals every year. So that's about almost 2 festivals a day, year-round. And in many of the festivals that I have judged in, the major ones at least, it's heartening to hear that when we announce the winner of that competition, magsisimula yung mga contingents na magsigaw, Aliwan, Aliwan, Aliwan. So, participation in the Aliwan Fiesta has become an incentive for all these groups all over the country to strive for excellence and to be the winner. And in so doing, I think indirectly, Aliwan has improved the level of excellence and competition among all the street dance contingents in the country. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have room for one more question from the audience.
Yes,
Go ahead, sir.
Good afternoon. I'm Edwin from Where's Eliaco. Two questions, sir. Regarding the photography competition, are you allowing entries using phones? And the second is, what will be the impact of this photography competition with regards to promoting and documenting the festival? Thank you.
Yung first question, wala kang naintindihan yung ano.
Can we use phones for the entries?
Yeah, the answer to that is yes. We already have, I think the guidelines, they'll be issued out very shortly. But the short answer to that, yes, we allow phones, the digital device. We also allow some form of, anong tawag ito, yung filtering and all that, but not too much. It's in the guidelines. No? Yung second part of the question, hindi siya natuwa.
Sir, the impact of this competition to documenting and promoting the festival?
The photo competition, you mean? Yes. Well, actually, nung nag-umpisa kami ng Aliwan, we didn't have photo competition. But what we noticed is there were so many photographers that have been lining the streets and getting the best places in one of the performance area. We said there's a wealth of photographs that we can get from these guys. So we don't have all those photographs. So we decided to do this so that we can, not only for documentation, but also for promoting the festival itself. No? And hopefully, it will translate to promoting it as for tourism or for cultural purposes. No? We decided, in fact, to publish a book every 5 years. Okay, and the photos from those books are not only ours; they're mostly sourced from the competition. Of course, meron tayong ano dyan. We asked the photographers who submitted do it for us. And we have been collecting all these photographs for from the competition.
Hello, this is David Valencia from Happy Rich. I'm a YouTuber and blogger. My question is regarding the airing partners and live streams. Is it coming out on a particular TV station live, or is there an official live stream for this one? And last is about
when it comes to live streaming, we will be doing one on the official Facebook page of Aliwan Fiesta. It will also be available on the YouTube and event. So when it comes to TikTok and other socials, it down. So meron tayong mga iba-ibang contents, meron tayong mga kapalabas na snippets ng mga iba-ibang festivals. But for the whole event, yung live natin, it will be streamed via Facebook Live and via YouTube.
Para di sila mas like Ian, we normally give them permission, right, or something.
Para hindi ma-strike po yung ating content. When it comes to copyright, nanonotify naman po yung ating digital team. Siguro we'll just deal accordingly po, no? Just in case may mga channels or may mga accounts that needs to be granted permission when it comes to streaming or publishing those contents.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Janice Navida from Bulgar po. Sir, since you've been doing this for several years already, I want to know what are the qualities that you're looking for to be this year's Reyna ng Aliwan. And is it the same with the previous years?
Is this about Reyna or?
Reyna ng Aliwan. Candidates, the candidates.
Okay. Hindi akong expert na. Actually, the criteria that we've been using has more or less stayed constant. No? Meron tayong criteria for judging. No? In fact, Ian is part of the Team Reyna. I don't know if you remember all the criteria that we. Yeah. Maybe Ian, if you can just read the criteria for judging. mag-umpisa ka na sa pageant, and then we can also probably explain to them the criteria for judging dance and float. No?
Yeah, well, later pa dapat yung sa Reyna, but yeah, we can answer the question already. So, this is the criteria for judging pagdating sa Reyna ng Aliwan. 35% for personality, 35% for brilliant poise, 20% for costume, and then 10% for overall.
At least po, para maiwasan yung mga questionable. Actually, this is connected to my second question though. Miss Universe organization is already accepting unity. I'm curious if you're also open for the members of LGBT to join the Reyna ng Aliwan.
This year, ang aming guidelines, it's clear there. It should be naturally born female. So yun ang kasama dun sa guidelines natin yan. We haven't quite adopted what you just mentioned. Siguro that issue or that possibility could could come in the as things move. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, our guidelines state specifically that the Reyna candidate should be naturally born female.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
One last question from our friends from the media and the press. Go ahead.
Tenten Rodriguez from Tenten Show. How will you be able to convince a lot of Gen Zs out there our colorful and historical event?
Well, we've been, MDC started out as a traditional medium, radio, and as you've probably know by now, MDC has expanded into other platforms. We're on TV, and more importantly now, to having to digital. For the past 10-15 years, ilan taon ka na ba dito sa kumpanya? 15 years? Di ba pa naman? So, 15 years. We have been migrating digital, and Gen Zs and the younger audiences we follow them in those platforms. We're having to that. No? Our influencers, including these two beautiful ladies here, have digital followers in the millions. Rocky, ilan na bang followers mo sa digital?
3 million.
They have a lot of followers. So it's not sad, no? They're popular on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram. They have a lot of followers, so they have their interests on digital. So we are able to reach those younger audiences through our digital platforms.
All right, thank you so very much for that question, and please stay with us kasi marami pang exciting part. Thank you to our panelists.
Yes, thank you so much. I hope you got the answers to your questions. And sa mga media friends po namin, don't go away dahil marami pa pong mangyayari ngayon. So again, Sir Julik daw, maraming salamat. Dr. Eric Zeludo, thank you po. Mr. Nes Hardin, thank you very much.
Dr. Eric, thank you so much. All right, now pumunta na tayo sa exciting part. Pero bago yan, sige. We'll give our tech team a chance to, change our setting for a bit because the second part of our press con is the most exciting part because you get to meet our candidates firsthand.
Yes, nandito na yung mga ladies natin. But just a quick recap, no? Kanina, pinakita natin sa ABT natin yung mga mangyayari from day 1 to day 3. So we have on day 1, tugtog ng Aliwan. Nandito yung mga drum beaters.
Yes, yung mga musicians ng contingents. And aside from that, it's gonna be followed by pasakal, now trending pasakal concert. So this is a free concert that's staged in front of the
Fishing Festival for Reyna ng Aliwan 2024.
Yes, again, this is a free event kasi nitong mga nakaraan
So while waiting for the press con, sige, mag-shoutout muna tayo ng mga pa-shoutout.
Check check niyo po yung official accounts ng Aliwan Fiesta. So, dapat mag-fact check muna tayo.
Correct. Free for all po yung manood at maki-join sa ating event. Wala pong bayad. We're not even selling tickets for gift.
Yeah. So, ang effort nyo lang doon ay pupunta kayo at manunood kayo.
That's right.
So,
Yes,
sa
of course.
now trending sound, ang mga kasama natin dyan ay Oxbit,
Yes, andyan din si Ricey Avila,
Arthur Miguel,
and of course, ang Bandang Dilaw. Ayan.
with Yes My Love, by the way.
That's right. And you know what? Exciting talaga din dahil hindi lang naman one day itong event natin eh. It's a 3-day event starting from June 27, 28, and 29.
Yes,
So yung
3 days yung
Oo.
event natin.
Yung first day, June 27, yung pasakalis.
Second day naman natin, ito na yung Reyna ng Aliwan.
That's right.
20 candidates ang maglalaban.
Akala ko ay kayo pa 21 eh.
Ay, nakalimutan lang nila ilagay yung pangalan ko sa dulo.
And this si Rocky, sobrang tagal na po niyang nakakapag-host sa pageant mismo ng Reyna ng Aliwan, even dun sa digital era natin.
Yes! And I'm so honored na naging part ako ng mga digital, Aliwan Fiesta Digital Queen. Ayan, search for the Aliwan Fiesta Digital Queen. But medyo mahirap yun challenging yung part na lahat nandun sa mga bahay nila and they are really exerting efforts para lang talaga maging quality yung mga presentation nila para makita yung kagandahan ng mga lalawigan nila.
That's right. And you know, blessing in disguise po yung nangyari last year because it was raining during the Reyna ng Aliwan competition. So they decided to do the competition inside the elevator. So this year, alam mo, na-realize mo na uy, mas maganda talaga mag-theater for a beauty competition for Reyna ng Aliwan. So this year, we're gonna do it again at the Aliwan Theater and it's free admission, by the way.
Free admission, by the way. So pwede niyo pong invite lahat ng inyong mga family, friends, including your barangay mates.
Yes, and don't forget, our girls will be serenaded by Daryl Ong.
Ayun.
And let's not forget yung day 3.
Ayan, day 3. Ito na talaga ang Grand Parade and Float Competition of performers na nandyan super duper bigatin.
That's right.
Nandyan sina Tom Toss.
O, diba? Para sa ano yan, towards the awarding. Diba?
Yes, and Rocksteady. And we have photography competition as mentioned also by Sir Jufik Dao earlier and asked by our press friend. So, eto na.
Ito na. Papunta na tayo talaga sa exciting part, or should we say the beauty and glamour part of today's press conference. We'd like to welcome everyone to the press presentation of Reyna ng Aliwan.
So let's welcome the official candidates of Reyna ng Aliwan 2024. Starting off with Christine Dineros representing Caracol Festival.
Once again, let's welcome Christine Dineros representing Caracol Festival.
Mabuhay! I am Christine Mendoza Dineros representing Maracol Festival from the Central Business of the Philippines, Makati.
Thank you so much, Christine. And now let's welcome Zarina Mayor Ayub representing Dinamulag Mango Festival.
My name is Zarina Mayor Ayub, 16 years of age, from Dinamulag Mango Festival, province of Zambales.
Thank you so much, Zarina Mayor Ayub representing Dinamulag Mango Festival. And now let's welcome Prima Joy Narag, Aliwan representing Tambong Festival.
Magandang hapon po. Ako po si Prima Joy
2024, your Miss Dayan Festival from the Travel City of the Philippines, Pasay City.
Thank you, Rosalina Toledo. Now let's welcome Rayleigh Jane Villaray, representing Grand Amungan Festival.
Naimbag na aldaw kada kayo amin. I am Rayleigh Jane Gamboa Villaray, representing the Grand Amungan Festival of the naturally vibrant Nueva Vizcaya.
Thank you, Rayleigh J. And now we would like to welcome Amira Sulaiman Said Di Almama, representing Tagultol Fishing Festival.
Aliwan.
Fiesta!
Amira Almamari, celebrating the bountiful fish harvest of Atimonan, Quezon. Tagultol Fishing Festival.
Thank you so much, Amira. Now let's welcome Michelle Angela Ocol, representing the Bio Festival.
Hello everyone, I'm Michelle Angela Navarro Ocol, representing the magnificent Lakbayo Festival of the city of Manila!
Thank you, Michelle. And now we would like to welcome Mia Lorita Mayo, representing Pasigalmo sa Subo Festival.
Ngayong hapon, I'm Rio, representing Pasigalmo sa Cebu from the province of Cebu.
Thank you, Samia Lorena Maya. Now let's welcome Maria Sofia Reyes, representing Halabanan Festival.
Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Ako nga po pala si Nicole Paraiso Grencio, representing the Sunduan Festival of Parañaque City.
Thank you so much, Nicole Grencio. Now let us welcome Kate Winsland Villa, representing Tanok ni Ilocano Festival.
Naimbag na aldaw Aliwan, I am Kate Winslet Villa, 21, from the festival where accomplishments and aspirations of Ilocanos are celebrated through cultural greatness and excellence. Tanok ni Ilocano Festival from the province of Ilocos Norte.
Thank you so much, Kate Winslet. And now we welcome Christy Espinira, representing
Guerra, 18 years old, representing Antipolo Maytime Festival, the national shrine of the Philippines, Antipolo City!
Ako si Mariel Bogert, mapasigarbuhong na representan sa Sinulog Festival. Viva Señor Santo Niño! Viva Pit Señor!
Thank you, Maria. And now we welcome April Joy Tanya Franca representing Pasayahan Festival.
April Tanya Franca representing Pasayahan Festival of the capital of Quezon Province, Lucena City.
Thank you, April Joy Tanya Franca. Now let's welcome Michaela Reed Egay representing Emblem Festival.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Michaela Reed Egay, representing Flomlong Festival, where celebration of farmers and indigenous people in the province of South Cotabato. It's time for Mindanao!
Thank you so much, Michaela. And now we welcome Juliana Luis H. Martinez representing Yuyugan Festival.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Juliana Luis Martinez, representing the Yuyugan Festival from Quezon Province.
Thank you, Juliana Louise. And now let's welcome Suyan Lexni Del Rosario representing Hamaka Festival.
Festival. Vegan na Rizal.
Thank you very much, Suyan Lexni. And now we welcome Priyanka Elina Laurena Goswami representing Festival.
Naimbag na aldaw kada kayo amin. This is Priyanka Elina Laurena Goswami, 18, representing Ayat Festival from the surfing capital of the North Province of La Union.
Thank you so much, Priyanka Elina Lorena Goswami. And now let's welcome Angel Jet Zaragoza La Torre representing Dinagyang Festival.
Maayong adlaw. I am Angel Jet Zaragoza La Torre, 19, proudly representing the vibrant Dinagyang Festival from the City of Love, Iloilo City.
And our candidate number 21 and 22.
Go, Rana.
Here are Sam and DJ Rock. Anyway, that completes our list. We
ladies and gentlemen, our official candidates for Reyna ng Aliwan 2024.
And now we are opening the floor to questions for our beautiful Reynas.
We have available mic in the audience who would like to ask a question for any of our Reynas.
Yes, feel free to do so.
Parang bigla nagkahiyaan ngayon.
I think they are all mesmerized. Okay.
And we have our friends here from the media, from the press. Do you have a microphone? Please introduce yourself once again and your organization before asking the question. Thank you so much.
Okay, good afternoon. I'm Noli Berioso for OPM Worldwide. I have a question for Alabayan, Angela Omo. Hello, Angela.
Hello po.
Okay. Aside for the title of Reyna ng Aliwan for 2024, what do you look forward to in your journey here?
Aside from the title, I look forward to learning about the different festivals all over the Philippines. Because there are 19 candidates behind me, I'm sure that aside from the crown, aside from the friendship, I'll get to learn a lot more from them about the history, the culture, and of course also the arts of their respective provinces.
Okay, follow-up question lang. As a pageant veteran, what do you think is your edge over the other candidates this year?
I think that my greatest edge would be my experiences. I've faced a lot of ups and downs in pageantry, but that will never dim my spirit, and I hope to inspire the young girls who are also joining and hope to join in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Go ahead, sir.
My question is for Miss Festival. Miss Inulog, if I were a judge, why should I choose you as this year's winner of Reyna ng Aliwan 2024?
Good afternoon and thank you for that question, sir. I should choose to be the next Reyna ng Aliwan 2024, as I know that I am capable of representing this very known organization, and I already represented two festivals in Cebu, Sinulog sa Cebu Festival Queen and Pasigarbo sa Cebu Festival Queen as well. So I have proven myself that I am worthy of being a representative of those festivals. And
Your festival, but of course the whole country or the Philippines.
well, I am here as a representation of my province. I am here and I believe that I should be the next Reyna ng Aliwan because I have a passion to obey. I have a spirit of humility and I have a servant's heart, and I think that is the most important. I am not just here to represent my province. I am here to let people know and acknowledge my advocacies. Just so you know, I am a solo parent advocate. I have children on spectrum, and I am also an advocate for prison ministry. And I am here as a representation of a woman who is inclusive and diverse. Thank you.
Thank you. Any more questions
Yes,
from
we
the
do.
press?
Over here. My name is Adam Minato from the Adam G. I'm a fashion blogger. I have a question for two girls, but I'll call candidate number 17 first, Yugan Festival.
Hello, good afternoon.
Miss Juliana Luis Martinez. Yeah, you're representing Quezon.
Yes.
So did you, because when I saw your sash, Yugan, and I've been judging a lot of pageants in Quezon province, and pag sinabi daw nilang galing kang sa Yugan, it's a cream of the crop in Quezon province. Parang beauty Olympics is sa Quezon. So how prepared are you for this year's competition?
To be honest, you know that I have already started training about just a week ago. And yes, because my classes, it has already been ended in June 14, so I had only 1 week to prepare. But, you know, I am preparing mentally, and I'm making sure that I manage my time well by, you know, by I have been training in Tayabas, Quezon. That's why after my class, I would go there to train, and of course, I would self-train myself in question and answer.
Thank you very much. Next girl I want to call is number 18, Suyan Lakshmi Del Rosario. I just have a very simple question. You have a very interesting name, Suyan Lakshmi. Can you share more about it? Why were you named such an interesting or unique name?
My mother told me that she got my name to an international actress and model also.
Who is?
Name Suyen po, international model also. Because during her teenage years, she also joined a pageant, and now I'm fulfilling her dream
So it's really a childhood dream.
of my mother and my dream now.
All right, thank you very much.
No more questions? All right.
For Reza Toledo.
Hi, good afternoon.
Miss Melvin Sia from Pabloina. Reza Toledo, we know you as a stunt woman and actress. How would you rate as a stunt woman to pageantry?
There's a lot of difference being an actress, at the same time beauty queen. The difference is in pageantry we don't need to act like in teleserye. In pageantry we really need to show our true selves. Yeah, difference in acting and stunt.
All right, thank you. You have some more questions? All right.
Congratulations to organizers. I think this is a nice batch. Very beautiful girls and a very impressive background. I'd like to ask number 7 and number 9. Number 7 also. I think, number 6 by the way. 6 and 9. What will be your biggest takeaway upon joining this Aliwan, Reyna ng Aliwan? Again, what will be your biggest takeaway upon joining Reyna ng Aliwan?
My biggest takeaway in joining Reyna ng Aliwan, as we all know, Pasigarbo is new, and it is the birth of Pasigarbo Susubo here in Reyna ng Aliwan. Pasigarbo Susubo is a festival of festivals in Cebu province, where we showcase not just one festival, but the 51.
Number 11. That we have here. How does Sunduan Festival set apart from the other festival that the other candidates have here?
Sunduan Festival is a cultural event in Parañaque City wherein we showcase men escorting women in the church, which shows courtship. And other than that, it's all about respect for women. And Sunduan Festival is different among the other festivals since we stick to traditional Filipiniana, in which we don't use any big costumes, but we still embody the pure Filipina, and that's what Sunduan Festival can offer to all of you.
Thank you.
Yes, we have another question.
Hello, good afternoon. Anyone can answer the question. What is the role of beauty in a world dominated by AI?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Sino pa yung hindi
What is the role of beauty in a world dominated by AI?
AI. All right.
Sino pa yung hindi sumasagot?
Candidate number 1, Miss Caracol Festival.
Can you repeat the question po?
What is the role of beauty in a world dominated by AI?
AI nowadays is based from the people on how they can use it and how they handle it nowadays. We know a lot of generation today has been using AI, and I believe it's up to us on how we're going to handle things, if we're going to be, if we're going to handle it carefully and we're going to think of what we're doing correctly. Let's always remember to think before we click, and I think that's how we can build it. And I think that's how we can handle AI carefully po. Thank you.
Okay, one last question.
Ang last na?
Ano, sana mabigyan natin ng chance lahat. Okay lang po ba? Ay, si Mrs. Tambobo, yes, may question. Okay lang po kayo. Ako nag-decide ko. Oo, kasi sayang naman yung opportunity para magbigyan niya sila exposure. Mabilisan. Mrs. Tambobo, there are a lot of men, there are a lot, no, many pa. There are many pageants na ngayon, no? We have Philippines, Miss Universe Philippines. So, why pageant fans should also give attention to Reyna ng Aliwan Festival?
Coming from the city of Malabon, Bobong Festival is not that known to most people. Have actually asked me outside where city this festival is from. And so, watching Reyna ng Aliwan will showcase the variety of festivals that we have in the country, and it will show us how important our heritage for people and how we bond to our culture. And so if we watch, if we take a close look to Reyna ng Aliwan, we will see how these communities rise together to still show the people their rich culture and heritage despite of their problems. Especially in Malabon, we are known to be resilient. And through this Aliwan, or Reyna ng Aliwan, we are able to showcase how we Malabueños rise above our circumstances. And I think that's very important in pageant industry.
Thank you so much, girl.
All right. Okay, last one, sir. Go ahead.
Para yung matanong yung lahat, can I ask, Dayang Festival, have you already, tapos ka na? Tapos na, Halamanan Festival. Halamanan Festival. And also, sino pa yung hindi natatanong?
Candidate number 6.
Forward na yung mga hindi pa natatanong.
Tingnan forward, ladies.
Forward. Ito, one question na lang. I know that Aliwan Fiesta is also promoting delicacies sa mga provinces ninyo. If ever that you are eating delicacies that describe your personality,
Hello, sir. In Ilocos Norte, there is this dish called pinakbet. And I grew up with my granddaddy and joined them in farming, and then later on harvest this vegetables, and then we always create this dish, which growing up I've been loving this dish so much. And in this way, I was taught to be contented of what I have, to be that simple things are that I can be contented in the simplest things in life. And I was also taught that in scarcity reveals abundance. That in scarcity it reveals abundance and gratitude. That is why I am always grateful for how my grandparents have taught me.
thank you.
Candidate number 12, now candidate number 13.
Hello, good evening. So if I were a delicacy, I would be mangga. Because we all know that Antipolo City is have a product of suman, kasoy, mangga. So why would I want to be a mangga? Because I always remember that mungga is have a two taste, sour and sweet. In our life, we all know that we have many setbacks. We have many challenges. We have many things that we need to focus on. But always remember that no matter what happened, and despite of your challenges, you must be able to find ways to find something that have positive side on you. And always remember that no matter what happened, the Lord will guide you through your way. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Candidate number 13. 15.
I am a woman who is an entrepreneur, and I have a long patience despite everything that's happening in my life. And so I would like to compare myself to our very own chami, our very famous delicacy in Lucena City. And I said that I am an entrepreneur because chami has opened a lot of opportunities for other people to showcase their skills and talents. Because Pasayahan Festival is all about showcasing their talents and opening opportunities, and also for tourists to appreciate the true essence of Pasayahan Festival. And so I would like to compare myself to Chami because I am a woman of strength and knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Candidate.
Good day, everyone. If I were to be a delicacy, I would want to be an inipit, where inipit is a food in Giginto that you can find in Urubik, located at Barangay Santa Cruz. Inipit is a Tagalog word that describes the pastry. It is made of two chiffon cake and filled with custard in the middle. And I believe I can compare myself in that delicacy because I believe that I am someone who has the passion, the bravery, and of course, the sweetness. Because I believe that if we eat inipit, it will brighten our day and also brighten our mood. And I believe that if I can be someone who spread that to everyone, then we will have a world that is better place to be in. Thank you.
Thank you. Candidate number 10. How about candidate number 16?
As an empowered woman, I want to empower also the youth. And as an INC that we are a unique municipality, which is the Pulamulong, South Cotabato. And I can see that people are celebrating, aside that we are celebrating Pulamulong Festival, I can see people are united and work so hard hand in hand. Both public and private sectors are helping each other to achieve the mission and vision for a purpose, to a first-class municipality for a first-class people of Palamola. Thank you.
Thank you. Candidate number 16. How about candidate number 6?
If I were to choose a delicacy from my humble province of Nueva Vizcaya, I would choose to be buko pie. Buko pie is known to be a pasalubong to most of our family members or people that we visit outside our province. And this gives a sense of comfort, a sense of joy to that person being gifted. And also, with that buko pie being handed to another person, our province is introduced, especially that our province is not well known compared to other provinces. So I want to be that symbol, I want to be that representation, the beacon of hope, joy, and comfort to other people. And just like being here, the first representative of our province, here in Reyna ng Aliwan, I want to leave that legacy that I am leaving a point of introducing our province, the naturally vibrant Nueva Vizcaya and its grand Amungan Festival. Thank you.
Thank you. Candidate number 6. And let's hear it from candidate number 4.
Good afternoon, everyone. If I were to compare myself to a delicacy, that would be ensaymada. You know what? Malola's ensaymada is really soft and fluffy. You will be really enticed to it if you saw it, and if you can come to Malola's, I hope you will be able to try it. I compare myself to ensaymada because of its fluffiness, because I myself is soft to the culture and I wanted to enjoy more. And this ensaymada is special because
Filipino, or rather, Malaleños pour their heart into making it. And that makes it more special. And comparing it to me, I want to share that love and softness to the culture of the Philippines. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, our lovely ladies, for your wonderful answers. There you have it. Our Reyna ng Aliwan candidates are lovely festival queens from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. When you upload your photos, don't forget to use the hashtag Aliwan Fiesta 2024. Good luck to our ladies.
See you on the 28th. Our debut of Aliwan Fiesta 2024.
All right, it's going to be super exciting for these ladies as they compete for the crown and try to educate themselves through the different cultures from all over the Philippines.
We've heard from them, their favorites.
Ikaw, anong delicacy ka?
I think I'll be a malagkit.
Ay, malagkit.
Kasi laging dumidikit.
Ay, charot ka darat, ha?
Charot ka darat lang. Well, anyway, thank you so much to our press friends who asked questions. Ayan,
Our friends from the media, from the press, and our bloggers, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Mas nakilala natin sila ng gusto. And we're looking forward on a debut of Aliwan Fiesta 2024.
Don't forget it's happening on June 28th at the Aliw Theater. Huwag niyo mong kalimutan yan. And maybe sa mga first time kong manonood ng Reyna ng Aliwan, huwag po kayong magtataka kung walang coronation right on the pageant night.
Yeah, because the coronation night will happen on the third day. So that's going to be on Saturday, January 29. And this will be, June. Oh, bagong taon pa ako. Hindi kasi pasabog eh, diba? Pasabog eh. Lumusot. Diba? June 29. And this will be hosted by, of course, our very own Tamalang and Christian.
That's right.
Ayan. So, huwag niyo mga natunan yun na. Again, June 27, 28, 29.
Alright, isa namang malakas ang palakpakan para sa ating lovely festival queens from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao for Reyna ng Aliwan 2024. Thank you so much to our lovely ladies. Thank you. Grabe. Kaya mo ba yung heels nila?
And, partner DJ Sam, alam mo ba na sa mismong pageant na you'll see them wearing their festival costumes?
Yes!
At yung mga costumes na yun, ang bibigat.
That's true.
But they'll be able to carry it because of the passion inside of them and they train so hard for that day.
That's right. At saka